Hi Flosstube, Felicity here from Felicity Fierce Cross Stitcher. I'm back again with another video tonight because I really want to keep this separate from my normal videos. This one here is a tribute to two people that I loved so dearly that actually inspired me to start cross stitching. I did mention in my very first video that I have seen cross stitch going around growing up. The reason is because of these two lovely people. To me, they were my Nana Sheila and Grandad. Honestly, they were close family friends to my parents, and basically another mum and dad to my mum. I grew up calling them Nana Sheila and Grandad. They were just basically another set of grandparents to me. I am going to show you quite a few of the pieces that we have framed that they have stitched for us, as well as quite a few Christmas and birthday cards that has happened across the years. The reason that I wanted to film this separately as a tribute is because on the 1st of August 2017, this year, was 10 years since my grandfather died. And basically that means it's been 10 years that I've been cross stitching. In the February of that year, we heard that he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. He then decided that he did not want to have any treatment at all. The reason is, basically, he wanted to go and join Nana Sheila. Nana Sheila had already passed on quite a few years before that, and he wasn't coping. So in February of that year, so 2007, he decided to pack up his house, sell it, and moved up to Canberra to live with his son and his wife. That was really hard. When that happened, I was 15, so I was in year 10. I took it really hard. Wasn't a great year. So what I decided to do was I wanted to start cross stitch. I went to Mum saying, hey, what's the thing that Grandad and Nana Sheila always do and give us birthday cards? What's it called? Do you think I could learn how to do that? So we went to Spotlight, which is our local, just a craft store. Not very good, but it's a craft store around here. Bought a couple of the Semco kits to start off with, and I showed them in my previous video. Started stitching, really enjoyed it. That year I also stitched a birth sampler for my niece who was born at the end of the year, and a couple other things. So when he died on the 1st of August, it really hit me really hard. The family decided not to have a funeral, and they did have a memorial service, but that occurred when I was over in Italy on exchange with my school. So it wasn't a great year. I just really want to show these works off because they hang in our living room. There are two that do hang in my bedroom, but mainly they're in the living room. We have also kept most of the cards across the years. So to start off with, they're just here on the chair next to me, so I'll bend down to get them. Most of the ones that are framed are stitched by Sheila, Nana Sheila, and I'll see if I can tell you the year at the same time. Just to help me out, I don't know any of the names of what these are. There's one name I know, the rest I don't. So if you know what the kit was or the pattern or who designed it, would you be able to let me know down below in the comments, please? Because I would love to have that information and even put a sticky note behind it on the frame so I know who stitched, like who it was designed by. Starting off with this one here. This one here was stitched in 2003. Let's see if I can get this without the glare. Alright, stitched in 2003. And you can see Nana Sheila's initials down there, SHH. This would have been actually the last cross-stitch pattern that Nana Sheila stitched and then gave to us. It's three little kittens playing with presents underneath the Christmas tree. In our family, we have one cat. We did have two, so we're a cat family. The reason this would have been the last one that she stitched is because Nana Sheila died in March, April 2004. I think all of these ones here are stitched on Ada. But isn't that lovely? I mean, I'm trying to get close without being too close. You can see some metallic stitches there. There's long stitches to add dimension, back stitch. It's lovely. This is the one that I was commenting about in my first video about Nana Sheila giving to Mum as a present and then taking back and stitching herself. It's just gorgeous. I mean, there's metallic thread and everything. It's lovely. The next one we have, it hangs again in our living room. It was stitched in 1997 and it's a series of musical instruments. A banjo, I think, can't remember the name, a violin, a clarinet. It's gorgeous. Look at all the man backstitch. It reminds me of a Stony Creek or a Leisure Arts pattern, but don't count me on it. I've got no idea what it is. I can't see any metallic in this one, but it's so gorgeous. Sorry, just looking at the wall from where it's come from. So pretty. In our family, we do love music, and I used to play the flute as well. So these all just have so much sentimentality to them. The next one again is another music one. I'm not sure who framed this because it doesn't look like it's been framed stretched very well. This one here is of a violin, some music sheets and lots of flowers. Let me see, where's the signature? This was again by Nana Sheila in 1998. I think I would have been 6. The reason I don't like this framing is because if you can see down the bottom here, alright, it's quite warped. But I don't want to take it back and get framed because it's like, I don't know who framed it to start off with. But there's like this little bubble down the bottom there. I don't know if it's been stretched out correctly or not. Either way, the actual stitching is lovely. You can see all the back stitch, especially with those music notes. They look so real. And all those colours. It's gorgeous. Again, if you know what the pattern is or who it's by or the name, I would really appreciate to know. Just put it down below. Yikes. The next one that hangs up in our living room is Nana Sheila actually stitched this twice. This one hangs in our living room, but it also hangs up in the church where we go to. The reason is, it's called the Lord's Prayer. Oops. Alright, it's the Lord's Prayer with all 12 disciples. Oops. Okay. The Lord's Prayer with the 12 disciples. It's actually got on the back here, 18, The Last Supper by Sheila Harrison, counted cross stitch and stranded cotton on Ada cloth. I think she must have entered this into something because it looks like it's said embroidered by Sheila in 1996. I think this one used to be hanging up in their house because Grandpa has actually written for Leonie, which is my mum. So when he was putting things out and where to go. If I'm just zoom in a little bit, I might stand up to this. When we zoom in, oops, can you see all the metallic that is in the halos from above Jesus? There is so much glitter in this one. So much glitter, so much detail. It's gorgeous. I think even something's with this border. I don't know. Is it like couched or something? What's the word that you use? I don't know. Oops, light glare. Sorry. It's just gorgeous. So as I said, this one here, we have a copy. And there's also a copy at home. Not at home, sorry, at church. So it's just really lovely to see. The next two are the ones that are in my room, okay? At the moment, one's behind the door because I don't have a lot of space. This one here, to start off with, actually sits on my windowsill. And it's a little fan called Felicity's fan. I found the pattern for this one recently. And do you know what the pattern's name? Felicity's fan. It's so pretty. The frame itself is a little bit tarnished, but those stitches are stunning. Again, I don't know if the Grandad and Nana Sheila knew about even weave or Ada. They probably even didn't know about hand dyed fabric at all. But it's just gorgeous. So this one's always been on my windowsill. From the looks of it, it looks like it's on 16 or 18 count Ada for that one. This is the one that I would really love to know the name and the pattern of. It's done in 1998. So again, I was 6. And it's been hanging on my wall ever since. It's like a autumn fairy or something. Yeeks. Sorry, glare. There we go. Love that deer. Look, you've got the owl, got a deer, squirrels, rabbits, and a fairy. Is even that a dove? There is so much glitter in this pattern as well, especially in the wings. I think she must have used blending filament. Oops, sorry, there's glare. There we go, light. Like, she's got so much glitter in those wings. So if anyone does know the pattern, I would really love to know that, please. Just so I could put it somewhere. Just really want to know what it is. The other ones I have here are Christmas and birthday cards. One thing that I remember about Nana Sheila and Grandad is that every Christmas and every birthday, we would get a cross-stitch card or a pin embroidery card, depending on what was going on. So some of these have names on them, that actually have years on them. Some of them don't. So we'll go through it. They always did their own insert of the card as well, and these are all completely handmade. So this one here is a season greetings, a little lion, I think, some sort of thing, lion and dog, no, lamb, I don't know. And like on the inside, like there's handwritten, but it's also just really lovely paper. Next one, we've got a little angel. Okay, this one's just handwritten on the inside, and it's actually got a little Bible verse on this side as well. Okay, and look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Let's see if I can get the light. Hang on, moving. There we go. There we go, there we go. And it's like glitter, like the halo there is glittering as well. This one, is it named? Nope. Looks a little battered, but look at that. That star there is done in metallic. And then the rest is done in full stitches. You've got the 3 wise men. Okay, a lot of these are going to be Christmas designs. This one's interesting. What this one has been done is that the holly here is actually stitched in 1 strand, and the nativity scene in the middle is stitched in 2 strands, just to give that dimension. I think that's really nifty. Haven't seen that before. Again, just the same sort of sayings in the middle. But that is so nifty. Holy Night. This one here we have a camel, stitched in 1996. Okay, there's a date on the inside of this one. Just a simple camel with one of the wise men on top. We have a Christmas tree for this one here. 2003. So probably one of Nana Sheila's before she died. says Merry Christmas. When I was looking through these brought back so many memories. This one here is a camel, alright? So we've got a camel, again with another one of the wise men. On the inside it says Christmas 2004. And then this nearly made me burst into tears earlier. Sorry, it's not Sheila's. So this was probably the very first Christmas of cards that were just by Grandad. That really hit me earlier. This one again is just two little cats singing some Christmas carols. I think it's cute. On the inside you can tell it's only from Grandad because there's only one name. So looking through these brought back so many memories. Then the start of 2004, that same year, when it was just Grandad, I actually got my own personal card this time rather than just being on the same card of Mum and Dad. So a little kitty cat playing with a ornament. Those colours there remind me so much of my kitty cat Milo. He died 2 years ago, but they're about the same colours. He said in there, I hope you like the card. Next one, this is Christmas 2005. Again, just for me. I think it says, yep, in back stitch there, Merry Christmas. And this whole thing here is actually stitched, the whole bit here. It's not just on the background, but it's actually stitched. Again, with love from Grandad. Last one that I got personally was, I don't know what year it's actually from both of them, was this Mr. Christmas. I think they must have made their own aperture card somehow. Don't ask me how they did it. But this is on a larger count. I think this one looks like it's on 14 count. But it's so pretty. And what I love is on the inside, they always wrote their Christmas cards in calligraphy. I tried to learn how to do calligraphy when I was like about my 21st birthday. I got it, but it took a while to learn. These ones here are now some birthday cards. This one's actually for my dad. So a little hot air balloon. This time's different. They've actually got a bit of lacing or ribbon around the inside. Yeah, this is mine again. A little teddy bear. Isn't it cute? I think this one was when I was turning 8 because it says, Happy birthday, Felicity, with love from Nana Sheila and Grandad. Hope you are all enjoying your holiday. We miss you. When I was 8 turning 9, 8 turning 9, we went away for a holiday. Eventually we were actually away for about 3 to 4 months. And I celebrated my birthday over in Yorkshire in England. I turned 8 I was 8 turning 9. So what was unexpected that year is that a lot of people sent presents and cards over to where we were going to be staying, which was lovely. This one here is for my 10th birthday. And it's Winnie the Pooh eating lots of honey. Isn't it just lovely? So that was the next year onwards. This one here is my 11th birthday. So a bunch of roses and some flowers. Just little personalised messages in here. Another 2 cards that we received is when I very first saw this pin embroidery stuff was another couple of Christmas cards. This one here is actually not to our family, it was to my gran, so my mum's mum, who died when I was in year 2. So this one is old, but it's a lovely pin embroidery card. I know quite a few years ago when Carolyn Mazio was still filming her videos, she's been out for a while, she found heaps of patterns about these, and I remember seeing these and I loved them. And it's just so gorgeous. They also have another one here of Mary and Jesus. There's actually no written message on the middle of that one, so I think it must have fallen out somewhere. I have learnt how to do these. but they take a little bit more time than I have at the moment, or space. So I really like to get back into them and find some more time. These ones here are also cross-stitched, but they're not by Nana Sheila and Grandad. But this one here is actually from their daughter over in England. So she stitched this little robin on I'm guessing it's opalescent fabric, and sent that as a Christmas card. All of her cards, birthdays and Christmases, are all handmade cards. This thing is about the only cross-stitch one that we have from her, but all the rest are handmade. These two here, one's a Christmas card and one's a thank you card, is from a connection with Dad, some family. This one is some bells in the middle, and again it's a Christmas card. So they're really pretty. And this one was a thank you card for letting them stay with us or come to us for Easter. So just a nice little card. I like the dimension that this one has. You can see here you've got the half cross stitches, okay, and then you've got your full cross stitches, and then you've got like the blue going up. It's really pretty. So there are all the really things that I wanted to show, mainly about Grandad and Nana Sheila. I'm sure there's other works around somewhere that they have done, but they're all the ones that we have in the house that I could put my hands on. Really do miss both of them, and I have to admit, they're the ones who inspired me to start cross-stitch in the first place. I can't believe now that it's been 10 years since we actually lost Grandad, but it's also been 10 years that I've been stitching. A few of those I've been hit and miss, like I did take a couple of years off in between, but I have been stitching for 10 years, and I can't believe that. I should have way more works in process than I do, but I've only just really come into the community about 3 or 4 years ago and actually realised how many other patterns there are out there, rather than the limited stock that we had in Spotlight. So ever since finding Facebook groups about cross stitch, boom, the world has just gone wide, and there is so much of that around there now. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, thank you to all the subscribers and everyone who has commented on any of my videos. I hope to be back with another video soon, maybe next week, especially when I get my haul or stash cushions from 123 Stitch. I hope that arrives soon. I'm hoping to do a couple of tag videos as well soon. So thank you again for watching my video, subscribing to my channel, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.